Hello again, everyone. Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, Cessna flight training device that I built at home. WestJet, hello, pleasure to have you already. Hope you had a good day. We are going to reattempt the I-6 rating on the Pilot Edge network this evening, and reattempting it for our third time. We attempted twice yesterday and we failed both attempts, and briefly let's go ahead and discuss why I failed both attempts. The first one was a result of my initial departure. I knew that I would need to make a turn to a 201 heading at the radio coming off of the SMO VOR, but that came up a lot quicker than I expected it to when I was looking at the departure plate here. And so I didn't even see the VOR needle swing full deflection to the other way. It happened a lot quicker than I expected. So I'm mindful of that now. I know where I'll need to make that turn. And the second thing that hung me up on was the accept 4000 clearance. I knew that I was restricted to 3000, and in my mind I was restricted to 3000 all the way to the Seal Beach radial, and that wasn't the case. I was only restricted to 3000 up to the Santa Monica VOR. So knowing what I know about that now, we did on our second flight, or our second attempt, we did finish the flight. So I think I've got the approach down with the hold in lieu of procedure turn and the outbound and inbound. So I think I got a good grasp on the approach. It was just the departure that hung me up. So that being said, I think we can go ahead and reattempt this and hopefully grab it on our first attempt here. So that's our plan. I've still got all of our frequencies written down from yesterday. None of those have changed, I'm sure, but we are going to, in fact, let's just do that now while I'm thinking about it. I don't think the route would have changed overnight, but just to be sure, I'm going to go ahead and double check through the FAA route database here, and we'll go ahead and put LAX in for origin and put John Wayne in for our destination. So it does look like we're still on the SLI 8 and SLI departure, 4,000 feet. Okay. Alright, I think yeah, I don't think we need to do much more chit-chatting out here. Like I said, it was just going to be a repeat of what we were attempting last night, and we'll see how it goes. So I have to use the facilities real quick, but I'll see you over at the aircraft in just a little bit. WestJet, thank you, I appreciate that so much. And like so when we are in the aircraft, I may not be as interactive with the chat, simply because, you know, flying, especially on a rating, but you know, I will try when I get a break to kind of catch up with that. So we'll see you over at the aircraft in just a minute.
Sorry it took me a while to get out here, but I'm glad you found the aircraft all right. And welcome aboard, Felicity. Let's go ahead and discuss our weight and balance real quick. Go over our fuel. So with you and I on board and our gear, 6 hours 45 minutes of flight time, about 3/4 tanks. That ought to be plenty. And let's go ahead and connect to the Pilot Edge network.
Connected to Pilot Edge.
Alright. Get things started up here. Okay. All the frequencies there are going to be current. Scratch all this other info out. Okay. 1291.2 on the hubs. 30.0 on the tech. Okay. Passenger brief, well, just keep your seatbelt on for the duration of the flight. We got our hubs in tech time. Check our alternate static, make sure that's in. Start checklist. Let's get our seat track scooted up here so we can actually reach our aircraft controls. Alright. Alright, that feels decent there. Our avionics are off and our autopilot is off. Cowl flaps are open. Okay, circuit breakers are all in. Throttle's quarter. Props is high. Mixture is lean. Brakes going on. Master on. Beacon on. Okay. Make sure to reach. Clear prop. Looks clear on the left. Looks clear on the right. Clear up front. Okay, and mags to start. Here we go. So he definitely starts up pretty quick. Okay, oil pressure is in the green. We're gonna hang out for oil temperature to come up. Just turn our landing light on for safety. And we'll move right along to our pre-taxi checklist. Okay, seat belts. I'll get those on in a minute. Flaps are up. Not gonna worry about the heater right now. Avionics going on. And let's grab some local weather. It is 133.8 here at Los Angeles.
Los Angeles International Airport. ATIS information Papa. 2253 Zulu. Wind 250 at 10. Visibility 9er. Few clouds at 1,400. Few clouds at 8,000. 15,000 scattered. Temperature 22. Dew point 16. Altimeter 29er1. Arriving runways 24 right, 25 left. Departing runways 24 left, 25 right. ILS runway 24 right and 25 left approach in use or vector for visual approach will be provided. Simultaneous dual approaches to all runways are in progress. Simultaneous instrument departures in
Delta
progress.
Connect John Wayne Tower
VFR
126.8.
departs contact clearance delivery.
Roger, contact John Wayne Towers, 126.8, 64 Juliet Delta.
Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Los Angeles International Airport. ATIS information Papa. 2253.
Papa's current. Clearance 120.35. And I get ground and standby.
John Wayne Tower, helicopter November 64 Juliet Delta. On approach,
12175.
just passing over Hookham. Requesting clearance to land runway 20 right.
November 64 Juliet to John Wayne Tower. What approach are you on?
Runway 20 right, ILS, 64 Juliet Delta.
November 4 Juliet Delta, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Cleared to land, runway 20 right, 64 Juliet Delta.
ATIS is Papa. Alright, let's get our flight plan filed. IFR. Make sure aircraft identification matches what we connect to the network with.
Montgomery clearance delivery, Skyhawk 4973 Romeo.
Air 4973 Romeo, Montgomery clearance.
Yeah, Montgomery, good afternoon. Cessna Skyhawk 4973 Romeo is going to be VFR direct to Catalina. I'd like to request a VFR flight following before I taxi takeoff, if you're not too terribly busy.
Air 4973 Romeo, say requested altitude.
It's going to be 4,000 feet for 73 Romeo.
Air 4973 Romeo, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 1745.
So I'm using an iPad and I'm mirroring it to the computer,
It's going to be 119.6,
which is hosting OBS, and using that as a
Air 73 Romeo, is correct.
essentially a window capture. But the name of there's a program called Reflector. It's a Windows-based program, so when I run that, it allows me to essentially mirror my iPad to the desktop and then use that as an image source in OBS. It is over the network, but it's not terrible lag time at all between what I'm seeing on the actual iPad and what's showing up in the stream. 182 slant Gulf. We'll just say 120 airspeed. Departure location LAX. Arrival John Wayne. Cruising altitude 4,000. I'm sure there could be. That's a very good question. I do not know necessarily. It's a different operating system than what I generally am used to, but I know there's ways to mirror it. I think you can even do it natively in Windows, but I'm not positive. So our route was going to be SLI 8. Is that right? Let's confirm this route here real quick. SLI 8, SLI. Yeah. Alright, IFR, aircraft ID looks good, aircraft type looks good, equipment looks good, airspeed, departure, arrival, altitude. Alright, we can file that flight plan. Flight plan filed successfully. Third time is the charm. Welcome, DreamNid. Pleasure to have you. Want to thank everyone for coming in and flying with us as we attempt this rating again. So let's make sure that we're kind of ahead of the situation here. Santa Monica to VOR 110.8. Let's just go ahead and get that active right now. 154 radio. Let me just go ahead and get that in there right now. We're going to be essentially from it. Alright, boom. When that needle starts to move, and when that's centered, is when I need to make that turn to 201. And that's provided, I guess, provided I'm getting, well, I guess I am getting the south runways. We'll see. I'm expecting to have to make that turn. And we also know that we're going to be restricted to 3,000 until we cross
John Wayne
this
Tower,
radio.
helicopter 64 Juliet Delta on the ground, runway 20 right at Kilo, holding for parking. Or, sorry, 20 right at Juliet for parking.
Awesome, DreamNid.
64 Juliet, put taxi
We've got
Bravo to the ramp.
my
remaining
appointments
frequency.
at the end of the month to get, well,
Taxi via Bravo to the ramp, remaining
reacquire
frequency
mine.
64 Juliet Delta. Thank you, good night.
that's awesome. Glad you got that taken care of. Alright, so once we cross again, we're going to be able to make that climb up to 4,000, provided again, that's what we're going to be assigned. That's what we filed, that's what I'm going to expect. Alright, now I think I'm ready for clearance. I think I've got everything we need to get going. We're going to get a departure frequency assigned, I'm sure. So let's get our airport diagram up here. And you know, and I'm not familiar with the real Los Angeles airport. When I spawn in on X-plane, I choose what's called a landmark FBO parking spot. In the real world, I don't know if landmark FBO is the name of that FBO or not. So I guess I can just say it the South Ramp FBO. Hope for the best. Blizzard 12445, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. It is West Pampa. Alright, Los Angeles clearance, and we're on 120.35. Los Angeles clearance, November 8033 Foxtrot, request I-6 rating, IFR to John Wayne, ATIS Papa.
3233 Foxtrot, LA clearance, clear to John Wayne Airport. Seal Beach 8 departure, then as filed. Climb via SID, accept maintain 4,000. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 1747.
Clear to the John Wayne Airport via the SLI 8 departure, then as filed. Climb via SID, accept 4,000, departure 125.2, squawk 1747, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Cessna 33 Foxtrot, read that correct.
Alright, so that's what I anticipated. So once again, once we cross this radio, we're making that turn to 201, and we're climbing. But we're going to be on a departing heading of 251. So logic tells me that I can make that turn and climb at the same time, kind of a climbing turn. once I cross that radio. Alright, we are ready to call ground for taxi. Our readback was correct. So SLI 8 departure, then as filed. And departure is 125.2. So let's get over to the ground there, get tower on standby. 120.9 or 5. Los Angeles ground, November 8033 Foxtrot, the south ramp at Alpha-5, taxi 8 is Papa.
3233 Foxtrot, LA ground, runway 25 left, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot.
25 left via Alpha Foxtrot, November 8033 Foxtrot. Alright, let's get our seatbelts on. We're getting ready to roll. Park and brake off. Brake test. Alright. Heading indicator to compass. Let's do that now. That's a kind of important. Alright, that looks good. Alright, and east. Alright, good there. Turn coordinator's working. Attitude indicator's working.
I want to thank everybody who tried to assist me with IFR, proper IFR. I think I can get the rating here soon. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Riverside Tower, now 614 Coastal Tower with Delta time ready for departure.
614 Foxtrot, Tango Riverside Tower, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Sushan clear for takeoff, 614 Coastal Tower.
Alright, so we're gonna go down Alpha to Foxtrot to 25 left. Okay, so we're essentially going to have a headwind taking off. So if you're new here or have just come in, we're in the I-6 rating for Pilot Edge. Once I get airborne, I won't be talking a whole lot unless I have a very important question. This is a, I did catch a question. This is a, yes, this is a home-built simulator in my office here at the house. So welcome aboard, Felicity. It's my pleasure to have you. Am I having audio problems? Hope not. I haven't touched anything. Audio check, 1, 2. Alright, we're down here at Foxtrot. Is there anybody down there? No. And don't see anybody down there. No. Alright, okay, quick run up. Brakes are on.
614 Foxtrot, Tango contact.
Fuel's on both.
Over to Purchase, yes.
Okay. 1800, here we go. Left mag, there's my drop. Right mag, there's my drop. Prop cycle, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, oil pressure drop, manifold pressure rose, governor's working. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to tower, and we'll get departure on standby, which was 125.2. Strobes going on. Los Angeles Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot, 25 left, ready IFR.
9233 Foxtrot, LA Tower, 1925 left, cleared for takeoff.
25 left, clear for takeoff, November 8033 Foxtrot. Maybe I can just start saying LA Tower. Maybe that's what they prefer. Maybe that's why they always say it like that.
Approaching runway 25 left. Entered runway 25 left. 11,000 feet remaining.
It's not going to take us long to get airborne at all. Alright, we're going to ease into this power. It's going to help us out on our initial rotor input. So it's full power. Rotor maintain center. More rotor. Airspeed's at live, let's rotate. Alright, positive rate.
Attention all aircraft. Los Angeles International altimeter 2994.
994, that's interesting. I don't even know where that info come from. Like a digital ATIS?
Alright, 033 Foxtrot, the partner.
Over to departure, 8033 Foxtrot. SoCal departure, November 8033 Foxtrot, climbing via SID, except 4,000.
8033 Foxtrot, SoCal departure, radar contact.
Man, I got pushed off of that runway just a bit. 201.
For 97 Juliet cross, clearing at or above 4,000, cleared VOR runway 25 approach.
Cross clearing at or above 4,000, cleared for the GPS VOR 25 approach, 97 Juliet.
271 Foxtrot Papa, center maintain 4,000.
4,000, 1 Foxtrot.
Alright, we're climbing to 4,000 feet.
For 112 Kilo, connect Santa Maria Tower 118.3. Santa Maria Tower 118.3. Foxtrot Papa, descend and maintain 3,000. The field, if you do get it in sights off your left wing, they're now about 3 miles.
Yeah, 3,000 working, 1 Foxtrot.
Alright, we're almost to 4,000. Level up here.
1 Foxtrot Papa, turn left heading 100. 1 Foxtrot Papa, turn left heading 100.
Left turn 100, 1 Fox.
Go 201, 4,000 feet.
Seven Juliet, start slowing to your final approach speed. They're now going to jet. I'm going to try to squeeze in ahead of you.
Roger, yeah, slowing down 97 Juliet.
1 Foxtrot Pop, descend to 2,000.
Yeah, 2,000, 1 Foxtrot.
Foxtrot Papa, turn left, heading 05.
I'm going to put the SLI VOR in the navigator as a direct to waypoint in case I get that instruction.
4 Foxtrot Tango, connect SoCal approach 128.1.
Over to Shalco 128.1, thank you, good day.
1 Foxtrot Papa, fly heading 010.
Left turn 010, Foxtrot.
So,
697 Juliet, I got traffic off your, let's call it your 11 o'clock, about 3 miles, 2000. Challenger's going to be turned on to the final.
looks like my girlfriend may be on break.
97 Juliet, thanks. Maintain visual separation from that traffic. Number 1 Foxtrot Papa, turn left, heading 310, intercept the final approach course.
Left 310, intercept final 1 Foxtrot.
Departure November 112 Kilo is at 2-1000.
1 Foxtrot Papa, I was definitely late on that turn. Continue left turn heading 250, maintain 2000, still established on the final. Clear GPS from 25 approach.
250, 2000, clear GPS 251 Foxtrot.
Number 112 Kilo, Santa Barbara approach, roger. 8033 Foxtrot, turn left heading 130.
Left heading 130, 8033 Foxtrot.
Departure November 112 Kilo on missed approach. The flight 2-1000.
112 Kilo, roger.
Chalco approach 614 Foxtrot Tango 4000.
614 Foxtrot Tango, SoCal approach. The John Wayne altimeter is 29090.
Thank you.
4 Foxtrot Tango, do you have an approach request? Do you go with the visual into Los Alamitos?
Visual 22 614 Foxtrot Tango. 22
One.
right.
Roger. Number 1 Foxtrot Papa, you good there? Do you need me to bring you back around for receipt?
No, we're getting established here on final, thanks.
1 Foxtrot Papa, roger. Connect tower now, 119.7.
197, good day, 1 Foxtrot. Santa Barbara approach, car 2697 Juliet has the field of sight.
Alright,
Juliet, roger. You want a
130,
visual or you want
4,000
the
feet.
approach?
Alright, I think we're still good.
I'll stay on the instrument, Juliet.
Making airspeed of about, indicated airspeed about 100, ground speed about 104. All the instruments are looking good, everything's in the green, good suction, good fuel flow,
97 Juliet, connect Santa Barbara Tower, 119.7.
manifold pressure is
Over
good.
tower 119.7. 97 Juliet, thank you.
614 Foxtrot Tango, field 10 o'clock, 3 miles.
Inside 614 Foxtrot Tango.
4 Foxtrot Tango, cleared visual approach, no Los Alamitos. They have no traffic observed between you and the field. Radar service is terminated. You can cancel IFR in the air with me here on the ground. 122.2, change to advisory frequency.
Advisory frequency, thank you, 614 Foxtrot.
Alright, so it sounds like that pilot there was on an IFR flight into a uncontrolled field that has some sort of approach. I guess my question is the air traffic controller able to land another aircraft at that same field until that first pilot cancels his IFR flight plan, or his IFR? I guess does the controller need to know if that first pilot made it down there before he can land another one at an uncontrolled field? Yes, okay. That's alright, so that is important to do, either in the air or on the ground. Okay.
visual approach was provided. Simultaneous visual approaches to all runways are in progress. Simultaneous instrument departure is in progress. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Los Angeles International Airport. Aid disinformation Papa. And if flight following is requested.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, connect LA Center 135.5.
135.5, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you.
Aid disinformation Juliet, 2253 Zulu. Wind 210 at...
Still a little bit of ways away from John Wayne to get that 8 is clear.
Seven 6 8 Foxtrot Sierra, LA Center, Roger, Santa Barbara, altimeter 2992. 8033 Foxtrot, connect SoCal approach 128.1.
128.1, 8033 Foxtrot. SoCal approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, level 4000.
8033 Foxtrot, SoCal approach, John Wayne, altimeter 2990, clear direct, Seal Beach.
9990, direct Seal Beach, 8033 Foxtrot. Yes, that does answer the question. Appreciate that, DreamNib. Alright, Navigator has the plane currently. Level at 4,000 feet, directed to Seal Beach.
Okay, 033 Foxtrot, advise when you have information, Juliet, say approach request.
Negative 8 is currently, but we'd like the full approach ILS-20 right at John Wayne.
33 Foxtrot, Roger, cross Seal Beach at 4,000, cleared ILS 20 right approach.
Cross Seal Beach at 4,000, cleared ILS-20 right approach, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Number 112 Kilo, I can take your intentions whenever you're ready there.
November 112 Kilo, request IFR clearance to St. Louis via Mario Bay.
Number 112 Kilo, I have your request, climb and maintain 4,000.
Climb and maintain 4,000, November 112 Kilo.
Alright, so we're going to be from Seal Beach, VOR, which, let me just get that in there right now. We're going to be outbound 049. We're going to fly this full approach. Sager's going to be the initial approach fix. So the minimum altitude across Sager looks like 3,500, 3,500.
Destination ATIS is 126.0.
112 kilos, clear to the San Luis Airport by direct Laurel Bay, VOR, direct.
Hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
700, temperature 25.
Clear to St. Louis, be the Laurel Bay VOR.
Information, Juliet.
Direct.
530.
4,000.
Wind 210 at 7.
112 kilo.
Visibility
112 kilo,
10.
reback, correct.
Few clouds at 2,500.
SoCal approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, ATIS Juliet, John Wayne.
33 Fox, roger.
So we're 9.4 DME from the Seal Beach VOR. So along the 049 outbound radio from Seal Beach VOR, we've got 18.9 DME until we get to Sager.
Cessna 2765 Alpha.
And I'm almost on an opposite 049 heading anyway currently. And then once we get to Sager, we're going to track the ILS outbound, which is 111.75. We have that in there. So once I get past Seal Beach, get to Seal Beach VOR, I'm turning the GPS off. And we'll just be using nav 2 outbound from this VOR
2765 Alpha calling SoCal.
until we grab the localizer.
SoCal departure, Cessna 2765 Alpha, correct.
So after SOI, I'm going to switch over to VLOC from
SoCal departure,
GPS.
Cessna 2765 Alpha, just off of the LA Special Flight Rules area at 4,500. Request flight following, VFR flight following to Camarillo, and we are operating under slant off.
And sorry, Slight Golf, and what was the aircraft type?
Type aircraft is Cessna 152.
65 Alpha, squawk 1703.
Squawk 1703, 65 Alpha.
Caution, TFR ahead.
SOI is a feeder.
SoCal departure, Skyhawk 497 for Romeo.
My understanding is that they can sequence
12
aircraft into these various
1,300
points
climbing 4,000.
to grab that localizer.
4973 Romeo, SoCal departure, radar contact. 2765 Alpha, radar contact, 4 miles west of Santa Monica, VOR, the Santa Monica altimeter 2991.
2991 and 65 up.
Okay, so they don't put
departure,
they don't
2765 alpha,
inject people in those segments.
Usually
They'll still start at Sager.
125.2, is it like 124.6 in a simulator?
It all depends. If you look on the chart, all real-world frequencies will work here.
Gotcha.
You're kind of, where you're positioned right now, you're kind of right on that borderline of the Glendale and the Malibu sectors. So Malibu would be the 25-2, which would handle all the LA departures, which you would probably normally have over there. And then there's the Glendale, which handles all the Burbank stuff. And you're kind of right on the edge of it, so it's just as well to leave you on the street.
Roger, 65 alpha, thank you.
But yeah, if you dial up 125.2, it will work.
Roger, 65 alpha. The only thing is I tried it, and I guess it was, I guess nobody's monitoring it right now. Or maybe I just were a little impatient.
Yeah, because I was in the bathroom at the time. I heard you. I had my wireless headset on. I just couldn't get back to my computer quick enough.
Gotcha. No problem. Thank you. 65 alpha.
Gotcha. 112 Kilo, say approach your west.
November 112, November 112 Kilo, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
12 Kilo, say approach request.
Request the VOR-8 full approach into St. Louis, November 112 Kilo.
112 Kilo, Roger, Crossmore, obey at 4,000, cleared VOR Alpha approach. You can expect to circle land runway 29er.
Cross VOR at 4,000. Clear to the VOR-8
Yeah,
approach.
almost over that VOR.
Expect to circle runway 29er, November 112 Kilo.
Approach 614 for the barrel cleared and the phone to say we landed safely to the IFR-5.
For 4 Fox or 10, Roger, cancellation received. Thank you, have a good night.
Thank you, good evening.
Right now, I am navigating outbound from the SOI VOR on nav2. And then when I'm at 18.9 DME, I should be at the initial approach fix at Sager. I switched over to V-Log here because I have my ILS 20 right frequency dialed in. So I need to be able to know when to turn to be outbound on the localizer.
SoCal departure 72765 Alpha, request to cancel VFR flight following to Camarillo and for a diversion to Oxnard.
No, I'm just using 4.2 kind of a secondary situational awareness, just kind of see where I'm at on the approach plane.
65 Alpha, Roger. Contact point Magoo approach 124.7.
Over 124.7, thanks for that. 65 Alpha.
I was cleared for the approach, so I don't think I need to inform them when I descend. I wasn't advised to inform them upon the descent or anything.
Approach, the correction point Magoo approach, Oxnard altimeter 29901.
29901, 65 Alpha, thank you. Windigo approach, 72765 Alpha, requesting an ILS approach for runway 25 at Oxnard.
Yeah, okay.
65 Alpha, roger turn
yeah,
right,
they see
heading,
4,000 right there, and that's...
sorry, you're clear to the Oxnard Airport. The turn right, heading 350 vectors ILS, runway 25 approach, maintain 4,000.
Roger, could you repeat the heading for 65 Alpha?
65 Alpha, heading 350.
Is it 4,000 only in the segment that is in bold, or is it 4,000 for this entire 049 segment to Sager?
1,500.
I assume in...
185 Lima
I'm assuming once it changes...
Cancel heading and altitude restrictions.
Once that segment is gone, I can make that descent.
Can I proceed on course? That should keep the running heading.
Cancel heading and
entire
altitude
segment.
restriction.
Okay.
Heading and altitude restriction. Thank you, 85 Lima Alpha.
So that entire segment's 4,000. So we're staying at 4,000 until we get to Sager. Alright. Okay, that makes sense. Well then, yeah, okay, then I'm just gonna hang out at 4,000. Until I start getting established on the vertical, and then I can make my descent accordingly.
Lookout departure is already 10 November 234 Juliet, level 3000.
234 Juliet, lookout departure, roger, cancel heading and altitude restriction.
Cancel heading altitude restriction for Juliet.
Alright, 18.9 is going to indicate approximately Sager. if I didn't have, you know, the forward plate right here in front of me, I would know that if I'm 18.9 DME, and if I was established on the ILS outbound on 016, then we would know that we would be at Sager.
Left heading 280, join the localizer.
Left turn heading 280, join the localizer, 65 Alpha.
Makes sense. So I could even just put this on a 020. Or 20.
2765 Alpha, 3 miles from Kudak, maintain 3,600 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 25 approach.
Maintain 3,600 until established with the localizer, cleared ILS runway 25, 65 Alpha.
For 112 kilo, contact tower 124.0.
124.0, November 112 kilo.
Our needle's starting to swing. So I'm going to look for a 016 heading outbound. I might get my clock ready. Alright, 016, looks like we're over Sager. Now, during some of the research on this I-6, some of the
Alright, Foxtrot Sierra, of course. Right, Foxtrot Sierra, yes, you're close enough now. Contact SoCal approach 134.2.
But he didn't tell me to report Sager inbound.
SoCal approach 07.
I don't know if I showed some of the transcripts I read, they did. But that was also in lieu of an instruction.
Fillmore, descend and maintain 5,000.
It wasn't.
And Santa Monica information mic is current.
So there wasn't given an instruction to report Sager inbound. Maybe I should.
5,000 after Fillmore.
Right, Foxtrot here, expected.
Now we're going to make a 225 degree. He did not, I didn't hear that, but so maybe I don't need to, since I wasn't instructed to.
November 185 Lima Alpha, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
185 Lima Alpha, frequency change approved, squawk VFR, thank you. Have a good day.
Alright, 1 minute. Let's see. me back my plane. United, you should have gone around where I told you to go.
Wind 2765 Alpha, contact Oxnard Tower.
When we approach W2765 Alpha, I have whiskey for Oxnard.
65 Alpha, roger, contact Oxnard Tower.
Over to Oxnard, 65 Alpha.
Alright, we're almost, we need to make our inbound turn out. There we go. It's like right around there.
Niner 73 Romeo, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Going to 128.1 for 73 Romeo. Good night.
So we're still low on the glide slope on the localizer, so we're gonna hang out at 4,000.
For 2348 Juliet, contact SoCal 134.2.
Over to 134.2 for Juliet.
Caution, TFR ahead.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 4973 Romeo 4000.
For 4973 Romeo, SoCal approach, the John Wayne altimeter 2990.
73 Romeo, thanks for that.
Right, 8033 Foxtrot, contact John Wayne Tower 126.8.
John Wayne Tower 126.8, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Los Angeles Tower, Sierra 642 Mike, ready for takeoff.
There's 642 Mike, LA Tower, runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 25 left, 642 Mike.
John Wayne Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot, 13 miles out on the ILS 20 right approach.
8033 Foxtrot, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land.
20 right, clear to land, November 8033 Foxtrot. Alright, now we'll start a descent. And we're just going to fly the needles.
Burbank Tower, to November, or correction, RV10, November 2348 Juliet, level 4,500.
Number 2348 Juliet, Burbank Tower, enter left downwind, runway 15, report midfield, descent approved.
Airlift downwind, runway 15, descent to cruise, 40 Juliet.
Oxnard Tower, Cessna 2765 Alpha, beam now inbound for 25. Number 2765 Alpha, runway 25, cleared to land. Clear to land on runway 25, 65 Alpha.
So we are a little high and a little right of the localizer. Just wanted to make sure it was in and prop was in as I descended down here.
Number 642 Mike, unable to continue for the I-6. You need to fly runway heading until you cross the Santa Monica radial. Would you like to continue for practice or disconnect?
I'll continue for practice. 2 Mike.
Number 2 Mike, contact departure.
Over to departure, 642 Mike.
St. Louis ground, Cessna 172, Charlie Kilo at West Hangars, ready for taxi, left close traffic.
You said you're at the West Hangars?
Affirmative.
Number 172 Charlie Kilo, runway 29er, taxi via Juliet Echo Alpha, cross runway 29er at Echo.
Taxi via Juliet Echo Alpha, cross runway 29er at Echo.
I need your call sign in the call, please, as well. Number 172 Charlie Kilo, runway 29er, taxi via Juliet Echo Alpha, cross runway 29er at Echo.
Juliet Echo Alpha, cross 29er at Echo, Cessna 172 Charlie Kilo.
I do not have the airport environment yet. Just FYI.
Sierra 642 Mike, I am going to discontinue.
Number 642 Mike Carter.
Thank you.
Burbank Tower is Northern 10, November 2348 Juliet, left downwind, runway 15.
Number 2348 Zulu, runway 15, clear to land.
Runway 15, clear to land, Juliet.
Pretty sure I keep saying the wrong call sign. Number 2348 Juliet, runway 15, clear to land.
Roger, 2348 Juliet, clear to land.
We're a bit right again. I think we're going to have to keep a bit of a crab in here if we're going to hold that localizer. Way high. What's my airspeed? About 90. Give me 10 flaps.
Two-mile final runway 20 right.
2 mile final.
Number 2348 Juliet, say parking.
We go to the Millionaire ramp, please.
Number 2348 Juliet, roger, right on Bravo 3, Bravo to the ramp.
Right on Bravo 3, Bravo to the ramp, 4 Juliet.
Alright. Needles are looking good. A little bright.
$500.
Alright, what's my airspeed? 70. Alright, we're doing good.
St. Louis Tower.
On the glide slope, I can make out the happy lights. 2 red, 2 white.
29, close traffic.
172 Charlie, close St. Louis Tower, make left, close traffic, reporting midfield beach pass, runway 29, clear for takeoff, 13107.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29er, and report midfield, Cessna 172 Charlie Kilo.
Number 2765 Alpha, left one able, Bravo, correction, Foxtrot to the ramp, remain this frequency. Left at Bravo, taxi to the ramp via Foxtrot with U6 on Alpha.
Alright, we know we have the runway off to the left, so we're going to exit to our right. Alright, looking good. Needles are looking good. Just got to fly the airplane all the way down there. Alright, runway environment's made.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, drawing Bravo to the ramp, your I-6 is a pass, monitor ground.
Bravo to the ramp, passing the I-6, thank you, monitor ground, November 8033 Foxtrot, 120.8. Let's go over here to the fire station, hang out. And not let this car hit us. Or this one. Okay. Everything going off, lights going off. Mixture to lean, max to off, master to off. And what do we have here? 31.2. And 1292.5.
St. Louis Tower, Cessna 172 Charlie Kilo, left midfield, runway 29.
See, I don't understand.
172 Charlie Kilo, runway 29 are cleared for the option.
That's an issue with the plug-in. I can
Clear for
only
the
get
option, November 172 Charlie Kilo.
aircraft radios are shut down, but it still receives pilot edge traffic until I disconnect. Alright, I will see you all back in the FBO, and let's talk about Boston Wings IFR-5.
Alright, so, yeah, we passed the I-6. It was our third attempt, but with all of your help and things that learned along the way, we were able to get that taken care of tonight. So thank you all for coming in and helping out with that. Dream Nid, couldn't have done it without you. Always a pleasure. So while I do some studying, I've got some studying to do as we work on VOR approaches, non-precision approaches, and then we'll look at taking the I-7, which is going to be from John Wayne, where we just landed, to Catalina, Avalon. So that'll be a fun flight. I'm kind of looking forward to that. And that'll be a VOR approach. But kind of along the same lines of what we did today, I think we'll head over to Boston and see if we can't grab Wings IFR-5 from them. DreamNet, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. You have yourself a wonderful night. So I'm going to take a short intermission and get things kind of switched over from Pilot Edge to VATSIM, which requires a restart of X-Plane. So we'll do that, and we'll be loaded up in Albany. So yep, we'll see you over in Albany in just a little bit. Alright, well, welcome back. Or welcome. So we just finished our I-6 on Pilot Edge. We flew from Los Angeles to John Wayne. And now we're going to go for our Wings IFR-5 through Boston Virtual ARTCC on VATSIM. So that's going to be essentially the same type of flying that we just did with a SID and a STAR. So I'm trying to kind of do these trainings tandemly with each other. Well, this one's a much longer flight from, but we do have a tailwind, so it's gonna be a lot quicker this go around than our Wings IFR-4 when we had that massive headwind. So that's gonna be our route: the Albany 7 departure, Albany, GDM4 arrival in Boston. Alright, yeah, not much pre-flight to really discuss on this one. So let's head on over to the aircraft and make the most of our available time. I will see you there shortly.
Alright, sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go ahead and expedite our startup checklist. Master, beacon, fuel looks good, quarter, rich, clear prop, clear on the left, clear on the right, mags to start. Engine rotation, landing light on for safety, avionics going on. Make sure that, let's see, go ahead and connect to the VATSIM network, and we just checked, but we're going to double check and make sure that we actually have overlying Boston coverage. Give that a minute to populate up in here. Let's find a flight plan on the VATSIM network. November 8033 Foxtrot. Foxtrot IFR type 182. Lightweight category. Equipment is golf. Departure Albany. Arrival Boston. Off block time. It is 8:19. We'll just say 0050. Altitude 7,000. Is that what we were thinking? $7,000 can be our final. Airspeed, we'll figure 130, we'll say. Not gonna worry about an alternate, and our en route time was what? What did that calculate at? About an hour? So we'll just say an hour and 15 minutes. Fuel endurance, 6 hours, 45 minutes. I know it's 6 hours, 45 minutes because I restarted the aircraft and we got 3/4 tanks. And it's you and I on board with baggage, so I know it. N8033F pilot, no worries. Things went well on Pilot Edge. We passed our I-6 rating for, it was on our third attempt, but we passed it on our first attempt today. And now we're on the ground over here in Albany, getting ready to attempt wings IFR-5 through Boston Virtual. So, I just realized something. Give me just a second. I need to step out of the airplane just for a moment. I'll be right back. November 824, thank you. I appreciate that. Route details, it was the Albany 7. Departure, Albany. And then the GDM for arrival. And I think that was it for our route string. Yep. Right. Okay. Alright, flight plan is filed. Let's see who we have. Who do we have? Cleveland Center, a whole bunch of centers. Whole bunch of centers. It's gonna have to be Boston Center. That's what we have. A lot of centers. 134.7.
We'll descend via the Roebuck arrival, runway 4, right, 25 inches.
KLM 330, turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180, KLM 332.
And 192, descend via the J-Fund to arrival, runway 4,
What
right.
weather do we have here? Let's look at our weather. We're going to need to know weather.
Arrival 4, right, John 192F.
363 Boston Center, good evening, say altitude.
Patrol to 2291.
No, that's not for you, but what was your question?
Just wondering, you saved your call sign, field to 2298, or correction 2291.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna get an ATIS.
Albany International information Charlie 2130 Zulu arriving runway 19er, departing runway 19er, weather, wind calm, visibility 7 miles, sky conditions fuel at 5100, temperature 10, dew point 7, altimeter 3019er, advise on initial contact you have information Charlie.
3019 puts me right around 280 feet. Yep, that looks good.
Arriving runway 19er, departing.
Departure. Radar vectors A cove, that's Alpha, Charlie, Oscar, Victor, Echo, and then the Flossie 4 arrival. So Albany 7 A cove, Flossie 4 arrival. Maintain 4,000, expect 16,000 once minutes after departure. Squawk 4716.
Boston Center 93794, what was the call code again? Sorry about that.
4716.
Boston Center Walker 1675 at Providence, looking for IFR clearance to Hartford.
On talk. 3794, you go ahead.
93794, we're collecting Newark Airport via the Albany 7 departure, radar vectors, Alpha Charlie, Alpha, Victor Romeo, maintain 4,000, expect follow 230, 10 minutes after departure, after departure, squawk 4796.
Okay, let's do this one at a time. Squawk code is 4716.
Squawk 4716.
Okay, the altitude is 4,000 initial, 16,000 10 minutes after.
Dude, you're holding up the whole airspace.
Stop talking, you're doing the same thing. 3794, 4,000 initially, 16,000 10 minutes after departure.
4,000 initially, 16,000 after departure.
3794, thank you, and it's Albany 7 departure, radar vectors A cove, Alpha, Charlie, Oscar, Victor, Echo, and then Flossie 4 arrival. So A cove, Flossie 4 arrival.
Call the Flossie 4 arrival.
Alright, I'll call you back in like 10 minutes. On 330, descend and maintain 1000, the Boston altimeter 3021.
Boston Center, November 1 Kilo Bravo, 2 miles out of Quonset.
31 Kilo Bravo, thanks, runway 34, clear to land. Actually, are you sure you're landing for the right airport? Looks like you're landing for the wrong airport there.
Shit, sir, I'll disconnect.
Okay. Canada 735 for traffic, turn left heading 300. 300, Air Canada 735. Speed 818, turn left, direct at Burlington, climb and maintain final with 230.
Left direct Burlington and flight level 230, good speed 818.
47 X-ray Golf, contact Boston approach 133.0, please keep your comments to yourself. 133.0 for 4 X-ray Golf. 38 contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
133.0, Delta 3, good night.
49er Boston approach 133.0, have a good night.
1330, great to see you.
2291, leaving my airspace, Washington's closed, radar service terminated, frequency change period, have a good night.
Choose approved, thanks so much, have a great night. Delta 2291, happy birthday.
Boston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot, on the ground at Albany, wings IFR-5, IFR Boston, local weather.
Give me a while. 504, contact New York Center 125.32, have a good night.
2532, have a good stream, Delta 504.
At 254, cross crank at and maintain 7,000, New York altimeter 3019er.
Cross crank at 7,000, altimeter 3019er, United 254.
2267 Boston Center, climb and maintain follow 360.
It's a tad busy, I would say, yes.
West 5640 Boston Center to climb and maintain follow 220. 1110 Boston Center, climb and maintain follow 330, that's going to be the final. Canada 735, clear direct T-Bird. T-Bird for Canada 735.
Boston Center, good evening, Delta 1110 is currently at flight level 230, did I hear the climb and maintain 330?
Oh, let's see.
110 Boston Center, good evening, climb and maintain follow 330, that will be the final.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, and that will be the final for Delta 1110, thank you. Boston Center 93794, we got our climb ready, sorry about that.
JetBlue 329 contact, Moncton Center 132.2, have a good night.
Contacting 132.2, JetBlue 329, goodbye.
25 Yankee Zulu, contact Boston, approach 133.0, good night.
Approach 133.0, see ya. 25 Yankee Zulu.
265 contact, Montreal Center 128.77, have a good night.
2877, Soup 265, see ya.
Can 1841 contact, New York Center 125.32, have a good night.
125.32 for American 1841, have a nice night.
2291, leaving my airspace, Washington's closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a good night. 512 contact, New York approach 120.8, have a good night.
Climb 814. Delta 522, 120.8, see you, thank you for the ATC.
Who was calling, climbing at 14?
That was 5640.
5640 Boston Center, climb and maintain power 220.
Up to 220, 5640.
702 Boston Center, good evening, say altitude.
Jet 702, flight level 310.
And on 330 to set and maintain 9,000.
9,000 for KLM 330.
330, thank you, to end the altimeter 3021.
Well, we may not get a clearance out of Albany today.
Altimeter 3021.
United 3794, let's get the route right here. Albany 7, A Cove, Flossie 4 arrival.
Albany 7, A Cove, Flossie 4
I don't want to overwhelm them.
3794.
3794, reback, correct, advise, right to taxi, runway 1.
Sure, runway 1, 3794, thanks.
Center, good evening, November 9, Quebec level 1000.
95 Quebec, Boston Center, good evening. 95 Quebec, Norwich, Oscar Romeo, Whiskey. 95 Quebec, clear to Oscar Romeo, Whiskey, Norwich.
Clear to Oscar Romeo, Whiskey, Norwich, 95 Quebec.
Who else called, I'm sorry?
1961, we're at 9.5 for 14,000.
1961 Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain 16,000.
Maintain 16,000, I'm in 961.
1675, refly flight plan, I don't have a flight plan for you. Okay, 1675, where are you calling for IFR?
Yes, it's IFR, the Hartford, I'll resubmit.
Thanks. It's 69, cross crank, added, maintain 7,000, Newark altimeter 3019er.
Alright, well.
I've been maintaining 7,000 and we missed the altimeter setting place for Delta 69er.
69, crank at 7,000 and altimeter 3019er.
We may have to bring this to a close, unfortunately.
019er and 7,000 on the crank for Delta 69, thank you.
Air Canada 735, cross FDOT, added, maintain 1000, Burlington altimeter 3022.
Cross FDOT 1000 and 3022 for Air Canada 735.
1 Papa Delta, make straight in, runway 33, Bradley altimeter 3020.
Trying to see if there's any place fun we can go visit real quick.
21 right base, runway 33.
Right base, make right base for runway 38, territory.
534, Bradley altimeter 3020. Do you want the ILS or the visual 33?
3020, I'll take the ILS 33, clear 534.
Sounds good, expect that. Good speed 818, expect the ILS 33.
We'll expect the ILS 33 for good speed 818.
Chad 698, we're going to be flight level 30, sir, with you.
698 Boston, good evening.
Boston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot, cancel Williams request, have a good evening.
Okay, about to get you going, you're literally next. Do you want to go or not?
Yeah, we'll take a clearance if able.
Yep, you're next. You just have to give it like 5 extra minutes, otherwise we'll catch up to you. Number 8033 Foxtrot, wings IFR-5 is approved, cleared to the Boston Airport via Albany 7 departure. Radar vectors Gardner, Golf Delta Mike, and then the Gardner 4 arrival. Maintain 4,000, squawk 4754.
Clear to the Boston Airport via the Albany 7 departure, radar vectors, Golf Delta Mike, and Golf Delta Mike 4 arrival, fly 4000, 4754 803 Foxtrot.
033 Foxtrot, back correct, advise right to taxi, runway 1.
We are ready to taxi 8033 Foxtrot.
033 Foxtrot, runway 1, taxi via Delta Alpha, cross runway 1.
Delta Alpha, cross runway 1, 8033 Foxtrot.
And 192, contact Boston, approach 133.0, good night.
133, nothing, Karen 102, have you see it?
330, KLM 330, turn right, heading 360.
Heading 360, heading 330.
Boston Center, Southwest 538, 8,700, climbing 14,000.
530 Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000, Southwest 538.
Delta
West 14
Alpha,
to 74, contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
cross runway 1. Alright.
Was that for Southwest 1474? It was Cleveland Center 119.87. 119.87 for Southwest 1474.
Break off.
And the 1860, contact Moncton Center 132.2. Have a good night.
322 Canada 1860, great job.
We failed our I-6 rating on pilot edge the first 2 times.
1675, resubmitted the flight plan.
And the 344, contact Moncton Center 132.2. Have a good night.
For departure errors.
United 344, thanks, bye-bye.
We are now on wings IFR-5
Montreal Center 128.77.
for
Have a good
Boston.
night.
KLM 330, final approach for Boston International.
363, contact Montreal Center 128.77. To 363 Boston Center.
363, go ahead.
Montreal Center, please, 128.77, fifth time.
363, 12877, sorry about that.
On nose 082, contact Moncton Center 132.2. Have a good night.
Moncton 132.2, longship 02, good night.
For 799 Boston Center, climb and maintain final of 3890.
10 0, Rockfish 799, thank you.
Clear 1675, clearance when you're ready. Go for it. Clear 1675, clear to the Hartford Airport via radar vectors to join vector 167. Then as filed, climb and maintain 2,000, expect 4,000.
Runway 1, standard departure.
Squawk 4706.
Okay, roger, clear to Hartford via radar vectors, Victor 167 and as filed. Climb maintain 2,000, expect 4 in 10, squawk 4706, Walker 1675.
1675, reback, correct advisor to taxi, make it runway 16 since you're right there.
Okay, roger, we'll let you go, or we'll let you know when we're ready to go. 1675. Give you the Molson Center,
Alright, so
level 330.
Albany 7 departure, runway 1
Boston Center, good evening, and you got news level 2.
is a standard takeoff. Let's see, climb heading 011 degrees, thence radar vectors to assigned route, fix, maintain 4,000.
Boston Center, Walker 1675, ready for taxi.
So we're going to be flying heading
011.
011.
16 taxi via Sierra.
16 via Sierra, Walker 1675.
KLM 330, just need to turn left for Boston.
Actually, yes, wait your turn. You'll get there
So
when
we're
you
going
get
to
there.
climb to 4,000. Standard climb.
From 1 Papa Delta, turn left heading 240, vectors for sequencing. From 1 Papa Delta, turn left heading 240, vectors for sequencing. 831, contact Bradley Tower, 120.3, have a good night.
20.3, carry to 12.
He did clear me to
534,
cross
center maintain
runway
4,000.
1.
4,000, carry 534. For 1 Papa Delta, Boston Center.
Approaching runway 0119.
Okay, landing runway
Enter
1.
runway 0119.
But it looks
1436
clear.
Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain follow 340. 1, pop it out to Boston Center. .34, turn left heading 270, vectors ILS, 1833 approach. I cannot keep repeating myself. Care 534, heading 270, vectors ILS 33.
370, vectors 33. Care 534.
Plus MT97, clear deck Roebuck, descend and maintain final with 230.
Proceed to Roebuck down to 230, Southwest 1797.
330, turn left heading 300.
300.
Boston Center 111, Papa Delta is 13 miles south of Bradley, for 330.
Papa Delta, did I ever tell you to contact tower?
Negative.
So don't switch when you're not told to. 1 Papa Delta, turn left heading 240, vectors for sequencing, please.
240.
The 69, contact New York approach, 120.8, good night.
120.8, good night, approach controller, always pleasure fly with you, sir.
So 1110, descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
Descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, that's 1110, thank you.
4 right, please.
4 right, we got that.
Yep.
Boston Center citation, November 653, Sierra Lima, check man and climbing flight level 19, flight level 200 for flight level 230.
653 Lima, Sierra Lima, Boston, good evening.
Boston Center, Walker 1675, holding short 16, ready to go.
Walker 1675, thank you, turn right heading 180, runway 16, clear for
Mag
takeoff.
check.
Okay, 180 on
1800.
Takeoff 16, Walker 1675.
The 69, contact New York approach 120.8.
Left mag.
To 0.8 for Delta 69.
Right mag, there's our drop.
To descend via the J-Fund to arrival,
Drop
runway
cycle.
4 right,
Alright.
Boston altimeter 3022.
Copy altimeter with descend with the
Top
J-Fund
feels
to
good
arrival
there.
for...
Sections in the green, oil temperature, oil pressure.
4 right, please.
All that looks good.
Okay, 4 right, Jet 72.
Descend going down to 230.
I apologize, I have to step out for just another
Please,
quick
American
second.
2990, Boston
Parking
Center,
brakes
80
on.
altitude.
Gonna idle down, lean out just a bit. I'll be back as soon as I can.
1 popping out, so space is good now. Now make straight in runway 33 again.
Straight in runway 33, pop it up.
534, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, you're 534.
330, turn left heading 270. 8033 Foxtrot, wind calm, runway 1, clear for takeoff. Number 1 Papa Delta, contact tower 120.3, have a good night.
120.32.
8033 Foxtrot, wind calm, runway 1, clear for takeoff. On 330, turn left heading 270. On 330, turn left heading 270. 1675, radar contacts, altitude.
Alright, sorry about that.
1,700 for Walker 1675.
1675, thanks, climb and maintain 4,000.
Brake back off.
To 4,000, Walker 1675.
At 698, descend via the J-Fund to arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
Approaching runway 01.
698, we're good.
Welcome back. Descend via the J-Fund to arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
Jazz 698, we're going to be descending via the J-Fund 2 arrival, runway 24 right for arrival.
Boston 17, Zephyr 1235, climbing through 1074, 14,000.
145 Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain final level 340.
Level 340, Zephyr 1235.
Center 8033 Foxtrot, runway 01, ready IFR.
033 Foxtrot, wind calm, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, 8033 Foxtrot.
On 330, contact Boston approach 133.0.
Approaching runway 01. Entered runway 01. 8,400 feet remaining.
133.2. Goodbye.
Okay, 2990, you there?
Alright, full power.
2990, Boston Center.
Ease into it. Left rudder, right in the way.
Roadblock down to 230, American 2990.
Southwest 797, maintain 300 knots or greater for spacing. You can make it 300 instead of 310.
Airspeed.
300 for
Positive rate.
Make it 2990 here, 300 knots or less, correct?
2990.
It's Walker 1675, so right heading 310.
310, Walker 1675.
For 653 Sierra Lima, cross Cypher at and maintain flight level 190.
Cross Cypher at about flight level 190, 3 Sierra Lima.
190.
190, 3 Sierra Lima.
We're going to be on a heading of 011.
Contact Montreal Center 128.77, good night.
128.77, good night, Air Canada 73.
Boston Center, good evening, FedEx 719, inbound taxi, dispatching 1950 for 230.
719 Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Heading to 360, FedEx 791.
Okay, 1675 from that heading, join Victor 167.
Okay, roger, on that heading, join Victor 167, Walker 67.
Boston, good evening, Potter 280, level 240.
280 Boston, good evening. 8033 Foxtrot radar contacts, altitude.
2,100, climbing 4,000.
8033 Foxtrot, thank you, climb and maintain 7,000 and turn right heading 100.
Climb, maintain 7,000, right heading 100, 8033 Foxtrot.
West 1797, descend via the roadblock 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
Alright, so the roadblock 3, runway 4 right, Southwest 1797.
1797, thank you. Maintain your present speed as long as you can, and then publish speed at roadblock.
Alright, we'll maintain present pull west at roadblock for Southwest 1797.
Boston Center, Southwest 69 Juliet, flight level 360.
Airline 330, can you repeat the frequency for Logan International approach?
33.0, KLM 330, 133.0.
133.0, thank you.
Okay, 2990, descend via the roadblock 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
Check by the roadblock 2 arrival, runway 4 right, American 2990. Luxjet 380, 10-2, common 14000.
380 Boston, good evening, climb and maintain flight 430.
430, Luxjet 380, what up?
Lucas speed 818, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 1000, Burlington altimeter 3023.
1000, pilot's discretion, good speed 818.
534, turn right heading 300, join the localizer.
300, John, ILS 33 localizer.
Boston Center, Southwest 69 Juliet, flight level 360.
69 Juliet, Boston Center, good evening. Are you able to Ocean 5 arrival?
Yeah, we can do Ocean 5.
Southwest 69 Juliet, when able, direct AJ, Alpha, Juliet, Juliet, Alpha, Yankee, and then the Ocean 5 arrival, plan 4 right.
Alright, we got direct to AJ, and then we'll plan Ocean 4 arrival for 4 right, 600 Juliet.
Great, thank you, Norway 8033 Foxtrot, direct Gardner.
Direct Gardner, 8033 Foxtrot.
534, 4 miles from Haydock, maintain 3000 until established on a localizer, cleared ILS 1833 approach.
Maintain 3000 to Haydock, until established 733, cleared ILS 33. Tier 534.
110.6.
Altitude.
Alright, let's get up to 7,000 feet. Proceed direct Gardner.
Your 534 contact tower, 120.3, have a good night.
20.3, your firm, thanks.
In 1961, cross crank and maintain 7,000, the New York altimeter 3021.
Crank at 7,000, 3021, you have a 961.
799, descend at Pops discretion, maintain tunnel with 240, actually make it 250.
Pops discretion 250, for 799.
Attention, rock out center, step away for 2 minutes, be right back.
Boston Center, Cessna 8336 Golf, just launch Pirelli on a 095 heading for 2,500.
Be right back.
Almost 7,000, 6,500 and climbing. And then we're going to maintain on a inbound heading towards the Gardner VOR. Golf Delta Mike. Alright, we got a little ways to go for the cruise to get to Gardner. So I'm just going to have the navigator take over for a little bit. Let me catch up on the chat here for a little bit. Live EF, welcome. Thank you for the follow a while back ago. Sorry I wasn't able to acknowledge that at the time. So I appreciate it. Word Felicity.
Satisfied?
Boston Center, Cessna 8336 Golf, with you 2,500 on 095 heading out of Bradley.
8336 Golf, Boston Center, hello, radar contact, proceed on course, VFR altitude, your discretion.
Proceed on course, VFR altitude, your discretion, 3 stall, thank you.
Plus 97 contact, Boston approach 133.0, have a good night.
WestJet, appreciate that. Almost 300 followers, 275, so that's definitely a far cry from where we came. So I can't thank you all enough for that.
3794, running 1 taxi Alpha.
The 1 taxi Alpha, 3794, thanks.
Plus 538, cross Daisy and maintain 8,000 LaGuardia. Actually, before we do that, Southwest 538, maintain 250 knots for spacing. 250 knots for spacing, Southwest 538. We're 6532 Lima, clear direct Valerie. Direct Valerie, 32 Lima.
Blizzard 12445, Suggested a full simulator, Boeing simulator.
Hello, Hartford, altimeter 3022, expected visual approach runway 2. Altimeter 3022 and expect visual runway 2, Pier 325. 1110, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night. Contact Boston approach on 133, decimal 0, thank you. 534 Tower 120.3. 653 Sierra Lima, cross Basie at and maintain 8,000, LaGuardia altimeter 3020. 30 above 8,000, 203 Sierra Lima. 8,000 please. Sorry, 8,000, 3 Sierra Lima. So it's 538, cross Basie at and maintain 8,000, LaGuardia altimeter 3020.
Chicken Hawker came in, welcome and thank you.
Cross Basie 8,000, 3020, Southwest 538. West 69, Juliet, descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022. Descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, 4 right. 69 Juliet.
In Boston Center, good day, Air Canada 708, Cycle Tree 50.
Canada 70, Boston, good evening. JetBlue 22, contact Cleveland Center 119.87, have a good night. 119.87 for JetBlue 22, you do the same thing. 2267, descend to maintain flight level 280. Descend to maintain flight level 280, Walker 2267.
Let's see, since I'm no longer on the I-6, I'm going to try and edit the stream here from my phone, edit the title. I don't know if it changes in real time or not.
Approved.
Roger, approved. Thanks a lot, Air Canada 708. Center 9209 with you, 7,000 for 14,000.
Oh, well, that's not cool. Get a frame rate drop here. Let me see if I can take care of this real quick. Well, we're getting into Boston. Let's see. Dang, sorry about this. When I get close to Boston, and I really have to lower down all the rendering options, or else I get a massive FPS hit, as we just experienced, which disconnects us from VATSIM. So I'll have to let him know. Well, I'll let him know that I had a momentary disconnection. Got good FPS back.
Wait for 02. LDA 2, yeah, Pyramid 325, planning 140, that vector's LDA runway 2 approach. 40, Victor, LDA runway 2 approach, Pyramid 325. It's 032 Foxtrot, I got you back, no worries at all. Well, good evening, Skyhawk 46512, 8,000.
Roger, 32 Foxtrot.
Skyhawk 46512, Boston Center, hello, Bradley, altimeter 3022. 3022.
Alright, let's see where we're at here, pick up on some situational awareness. We're still on the departure, direct towards the GDM via Ward Garner.
Maintain 10,000 for evacuation 94, thank you.
2267, contact New York Center 125.32, have a good day. 4532, have a great night, Walker 2267.
Alright, so we're still alright.
Evening, Walker 1108, 13.4.
The center apparently noticed our disconnect and reconnect, so he was kind enough to reestablish communication with me prior to me reaching out to him.
Contact Boston approach 133.0, have a good night.
133.0, have an amazing night, good job, Jazz 698.
Speed 818, descend to maintain 7,000. Descend to maintain 7,000, good speed 818. 2267, contact New York Center 125.32, good night.
And I think I decided that next weekend is new CPU weekend.
At 325, descend to maintain 4,000. 4,000, River 325.
Yeah.
Flip 538, clear, direct, Daisy now. Direct Daisy, Southwest 58. Flip 1245, contact New York Center 125.32, good night.
I'm running the simulator flight model is on an I-7.
1245, New York Center 125.32.
7700K. So it's about 5 or 6 generations old. Trying to run an X-Plane 12 on it.
6275, are you okay with the visual too, or do you want something different? I can still meet it there.
Boston Center, good evening, WestJet 1210, checking in with you, flight level 390.
1210 Boston, good evening.
Boston, WestJet 1142, flight level 350.
1142 Boston Center, good evening, reset transponder, squawk 4751.
Squawk 4751, WestJet 1142.
And Boston Center, Walker 1675, how do you reach? Right now. Okay, roger, control, the visuals, fine for 1675. JetBlue 1245, New York Center 125.32. At 3794, cleared direct A Cove, climb and maintain 16,000.
Alright, so let's talk about this arrival here.
Sorry, correction, 16,000 for United 1094, thanks.
PN18 fighting 040, vectors 91133 approach.
So from the Garner, which we have 110.6, we're going to be outbound.
Subject 040 heading. Correction, 040, good speed. FedEx 719, contact Cleveland Center 119.87, good night.
Outbound on the 111 radio.
Boston Center, good evening, Southwest 467 is with you, flight level 350.
467, also good evening. FedEx 719, Cleveland Center 119.87.
119.87, FedEx 719, thank you, have a great night.
That's 538, contact New York Center 125.32, good night. New York Center 125.32, Southwest 58, thanks ATC. Canada 1314, Boston Center, climb and maintain, final with 320. Box 1341, descend via the J-Fund to arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
Descend via the J-Fund to arrival, 1341, runway 4 right.
At 1210, descend and maintain, final with 330. Jet 1210, descend and maintain, final with 330.
Alright, so where we saw it? 111 radio out of the Gardner VOR.
WestJet 1210.
1210, would you like to continue flying? You need to respond. Flight level 330 so you don't hit another aircraft, please.
Descending 330, WestJet 1210.
Can you please listen to the frequency?
Bronco intersection, into the lobby.
St. Brad, maintain flight level 190.
Run to regular.
190, get the surgery.
At 325, tall heading 090. 090, appearance 325. For 1675, flighting 260 vectors, visual approach runway 2. Roger, 260, Walker 1675. N80, descend and maintain 5,500.
9,500, speed 80.
Southwest 467, maintain Mach 0.78 for spacing.
We don't know what arrival we're going to get yet at Boston, or what runway we're going to get yet.
You just maintain that exactly, no faster, no slower.
We'll maintain approaching Mach 467.
To line 42, maintain Mach 0.79 or greater for spacing.
Mach 0.79 or greater, one shot, 1142.
Southwest 912, Alpha Center, say altitude.
Level 370, Southwest 912.
912, thank you, maintain Mach 0.76 for spacing.
Mach 0.76 for spacing, Southwest 912.
There's 646, Boston Center, send by 1 second here. Oh, I got you, walking 646, good evening. 646, clear to Tusky.
Clear to Tusky for walker 646.
Mid 325, descend to maintain 3000. 3000 pyramid, 325. Clear 799, about to the weather press.
With our tailwind, we're making a ground speed of 165.
I would like to whip up from whip up.
Indicating 130.
799, clear to whip up, descend to maintain audible 190.
Whip up, 190, roger, 79.
For the front part, Southwest 912, turn left heading 070, vectors for sequencing.
Left turn 070, Southwest 9.
That's 467, turn left heading 070, vectors for sequencing.
So yeah, heading 070, Southwest 467.
Well, I do want to, again, thank everyone for coming and flying with me this evening. We achieved the I-6 rating on Pilot Edge, our first flight, and then we transitioned over to VATSIM to try and grab a wings IFR-5, which is what we're on currently.
It'll keep autocross, I'll call you back in a couple minutes. 799, descend to maintain 7000, Pascal altimeter 3015.
7000, 3015, roger, 79.
At 3794, cross crank, add and maintain 7000, the New York altimeter 3021.
Cross crank, add and maintain 7000, and what was the altimeter again, sorry?
021.
021, thank you very much, sir.
030 Foxtrot, can you get interested with 900,000? That way I can get a cross restriction earlier or later.
We'll take 900,000, 8033 Foxtrot.
030 Foxtrot, thank you. Climb and maintain 900,000.
Climb, maintain 900,000, 8033 Foxtrot.
Good speed 80, can we get a turn towards the island?
I'm sorry, good speed 80, Charles heading 360, join the localizer.
360, join the localizer, good speed 80.
At 325, Charles heading 030, join the localizer.
03 here, join the localizer for your mid 235.
Good 818, 4 miles from Nedoc, maintain 5,500 till established on the localizer, clear ILS 2333 approach.
5,500 till established, clear ILS 33 approach, good speed 818.
At 325, 5 miles from Lomas, maintain 2,500, 2,500 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 2, cleared LDA runway 2 approach.
Maintain 2,500 until established, cleared LDA runway 02 approach, here with 325.
Order 280, contact Montreal Center 128.77, have a good night.
128.775 for 280, thanks, night.
Right now I'm using the navigator to take us up. I do have to manage the engine power.
2532, good night.
about 32 for 4360.
Day 1292 Boston Center, climb and maintain 16,000.
Up to 16,000, yeah, 1292, thank you.
1675, turn right heading 280. 1675 heading 280.
Okay, 280, 1675.
10-12-10, cross Cyper at and maintain on level 190.
Cross Cyper at 190, West Jet 1210. Boston Center, Delta Traffic, passing 900,000 to 14,000.
195 Boston Center, climb and
We're in
maintain
a cloud.
360.
Delta Francis.
1675 to set and maintain 3,000.
Down to 2,000, Walker 1675.
1108, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
3022 will descend via the Roebuck 3, Walker 1108.
4 right.
4 right, Walker 1108.
Speed 818, wind calm, runway 33, clear to land.
33, clear to land, get speed 80.
West 467, maintain Mach point 76.
30 with Mach, 0.76, with 467. Boston Center, gave station 85 Kilo Tango, flight level 300, coming out of Montana.
Station 85 Kilo Tango, Boston Center, welcome back. Mid 325, wind calm, runway 2, clear to land.
Roy K, clear to land here, mid 325.
Boston Walker 1108.
Fuel pump on. Switch over to the left tank. Fuel pump on.
8336 golf, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
33.0, 36 golf 0. Boston Center, Rockwood 3756.
3756 Boston.
Stay on the ground here, man, click up IFR to Boston.
Boston approach 1330.
3 thanks.
Hey, Bravo, Hotel Bravo Tango, I have your clearance when you're ready.
Hey, we have some additional ATC
cross
on.
Daisy, and maintain
Gonna have an approach, looks like a tower controller.
Sorry, Canada 70, can you just repeat the altitude one more time?
1000 at Daisy.
Daisy at 8,000, Air Canada 70, cost to altimeter.
Trade Bravo, Hotel Bravo Tango, cleared to Bradley Airport to via radar vectors Victor 146. Then as filed, climb and maintain 2,000, expect 8,000 once events after departure, squawk 4747.
Okay, Bravo Tango, thank you, clear to IFR. Victor 146, climb maintain 2,000 feet, 10 minutes of departure, climb maintain 8,000, and squawk 4747.
X-ray Bravo, Hotel Bravo Tango, read back correct, advise ready to taxi, runway 23.
I see, ready to taxi, Hotel Bravo Tango.
At 3794, contact New York Center 125.3.
Alright, about 14 miles out, 14 DME from Garner.
But 467, turn right heading 120.
Then from there we're going to fly a heading, essentially a 111 heading.
But 467, turn right heading 120.
We're opening 7 departure, radar vectors to GDM.
Turn 090, Southwest 912.
Then the GDM 4 arrival.
Bravo Tango, runway 23, taxi via Bravo, November. Actually, you know what, just taxi via Alpha. So go on the ramp and then taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, runway 23, Hotel Bravo Tango.
985, Quebec, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
Switch in Boston approach 133.09 for Quebec. Thanks for the help.
At 1142, descend via the J-Fund to arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
Descend via the J-Fund to arrival, runway 4 right, West at 1142.
Southwest 467, direct PON set, PONCT.
For your on deck, 1147.
So we should expect to get back down to 7,000 about at lobby.
Maintain 2,500.
Directed D.
675 to set and maintain 2,500.
Good match down to 2,500, Walker 1675.
And a 708, contact New York Center 125.32. Have a good night.
New York Center, happy New York Center, 736.
Time check in there, go ahead.
16 Bravo Whiskey, 10,000 Indy.
416 Bravo Whiskey Boston, hello, the Providence altimeter 3022.
3022, 6 Bravo Whiskey.
Quad 69 Juliet, contact Boston approach 133.0, have a good night.
33.0, Southwest 69 Juliet, see you.
985 Quebec, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
Good evening, American 176, effect of the triple zero inbound.
Alright, so I need to let them know when I initiate the descent.
36. Stand by 1 second here.
So we do need to let them know when we are at top of descent.
36 Boston, good evening.
Once we pass the lobby.
Rockfish 799, squawk 1411, dropped out on you.
1411, Roger 799, sorry about that.
799, maintain 7000 until established on CAA, cleared RNAV runway 28 approach.
7,000 until established for the RNAV runway 28, Roger 799.
Grid 1675, turn right heading 330.
330, Roger 1675.
Headed 209, cross crank at and maintain 7000, the New York altimeter 3021.
I think we'll probably request ILS 22 left if we're asked with approach for one.
Headed 209, cross crank at and maintain 7000, New York altimeter 3021.
United 209, crossing crank at maintain 7000, United 209.
Southwest 467, descend via the J Fund to arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
0220,
That was not for you.
Walker, Illinois, back with you.
Thank you. Alright, let's Southwest 467 only talk, I talk to Southwest 467, descend via the J Fund to arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
Sorry, well, it's going to be at the J-4 arrival, runway 04 right, Southwest 467.
Southwest 467, thank you, and when you descend, do not exceed 280 knots.
Alright, when descending, do not exceed 0 knots, Southwest 467.
1675 airport, 1 o'clock, 10 miles, advise when you have it in sight.
Roger, will advise, Walker 1675.
8033 Foxtrot, cross lobby, added, maintain 7000.
Cross lobby, added, maintain 7000, November 8033 Foxtrot.
On 1341, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
1330, have a good night, 1341.
Southwest 912, direct Ponset.
Direct Ponset, Southwest 912.
And at 1314, cross FDOT, added, maintain 1000, Burlington altimeter 3023.
So we have 20 miles to descend, 7,000 feet, or 2,000 feet down to 7.
799, report out for cancellation in the air, on the ground, this frequency change to advisory, frequency approved.
Roger 799 is going to cancel IFR.
799 for cancellation, receipt, radar service terminated, squawk V5, frequency change approved, good night.
Squawk V5, frequency change approved, Roger 799, yeah.
Good 1675, so we're heading 360.
Roger 360, we do have the airport site, Walker 1675.
1675, clear visual approach runway 2.
Clear visual to Walker 1675.
Good speed 818, welcome to Burlington Taxi. Where do you want to park? Is it the terminal area or the south ramp?
20 miles to lobby.
Good speed 818, Golf Alpha Charlie, cross runway 1, have a good night.
Golf Alpha Charlie, cross runway 1, have a good night yourself. Good 818.
108, Boston approach 133.0, good night.
133.0 for Walker, Illinois, thanks as always, good night.
From Pyramid 325, welcome to Hartford Alpha, to the ramp, have a good night. Top of the ramp, Pyramid 325, have a good night. 10-12-10, cross Daisy at and maintain 8,000, LaGuardia.
So really I need to figure out when I need to start my descent from 9,000 to be about 7,000, to be at 7,000 just before I get to
arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
Descend via the J Fund 24 right, 3022, Southwest 912.
912, thank you. In the descent, do not exceed 280 knots.
In the descent will not exceed 280, Southwest 912.
1675, wind cover, 2, clear to land.
Good.
Boston Center 111 Papa Delta, gonna be climbing 3800 to 4000 out of Bradley.
111 Papa Delta, Boston Center, radar contact, clear Providence, climb and maintain 900,000.
Maintain 900,000 on Papa Delta.
Boston 48, 192696 is with you, flight level 370.
What's 5696 Boston, good evening.
Boston Center, good evening, Papa Club 306 with flight level 360.
Papa 306 Boston Center, good evening. It's 1488, Boston, you in?
Yeah, we're here.
Perfect, Series 1488, cross Madison, add and maintain 1000, the Bradley altimeter 3022.
That's 11,000, we have we have information Yankee service 1488.
1488, thank you, expect the ILS 6.
Oh, 6.
And 209, contact New York Center 125.32.
Alright, so I think I'll start my descent about 13 miles out.
You Walker 665, your reback came in a little bit broken, just verify runway 2 cleared to land.
About 600 feet per minute.
Walker 1635.
Unor 885 Kilo Tango, descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3022.
Descend via Ocean 5, 4 right, and 22, Citation 5 Tango.
Boston Center 5006, requesting descent point for fun.
Echo 306 approved.
Boston Center, November 712 Tango Tango with request.
712 Tango Tango, well,
712 Tango Tango is flight level 260, 15 miles north of 3 Bravo 1. Requesting IFR clearance to Lebanon for wings IFR 19.
712 Tango Tango, unfortunately, you're going to have to restart that. You can't go above 18,000 feet VFR, so technically you don't have an IFR clearance, so you can't be above 18,000 for the clearance, so that won't pass for the IFR 19.
Bummer, understood, thank you.
So about 7 miles from lobby, I'll start my descent.
Boston Center, Gear 3102, 2000, climbing 2500.
3102 Boston Center, hello. Let's see here. Turn right heading 150 via for altitude, your discretion.
150 via for altitude, my discretion, Gear 3102.
Boston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot, leaving 9,000, descending 7,000.
Thank you. Foxtrot, contact Boston, approach 133.0, have a good night.
Approach 133.0, 8033 Foxtrot, good evening.
Jet 1210, contact New York Center 125.32, good night.
New York Center 12532, WestJet 1210, good night.
3102.
Destination ASOS is 135.0.
Boston approach November 8033 Foxtrot on the GDM for arrival 8,600, descending 7. One 133.0.
Southwest 69 Juliet, turn right heading 310, maintain 180 knots. 310, maintain 180 knots, 69 Juliet.
Boston approach November 8033 Foxtrot on the GDM for arrival 8,200, descending 7,000.
8033 Foxtrot, Boston approach, information hotel altimeter 3022, expect visual approach runway 4 left.
022, expect the visual for left, 8033 Foxtrot.
Boston departure, good evening. This is JetBlue 203 climbing through 3,000 for 5,000.
203 Boston departure, contact, climb, maintain 14,000.
14,000, JetBlue 203.
Getting the visual approach for 4 left.
69 Juliet, 5 miles from Navo, turn right heading 010, maintain 3,000 until established on local 103, clear ILS, turn right 4 right approach.
Right, 010, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, clear 4 right approach, 69 Juliet.
Boston departure, Southwest 275, 1,900 for 5,000.
Southwest 275, Boston departure, air contact, climb, maintain 14,000.
14,000, Southwest 275.
JetBlue 203, contact Boston Center 134.7, good night.
134.7, Howard, good night. JetBlue 203.
France 1341 heavy, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, 1341. 1341.
Walker 1108, Echo, she cleared ILS right 4 right approach.
Cleared ILS 4 right approach, Echo, she Walker 1108.
Boston approach on 137. Boston departure, Lima Juliet Mike, ready for taxi instructions.
Lima Juliet Mike, runway, actually preferred center runway.
Oh no, we don't have a preferred runway. It's your call.
Lima Juliet Mike, if you'll make it easy, runway 9, taxi via Delta.
Taxi to 09.
Alright, so we're crossing lobby.
Boy 3756, runway 24, taxi via Hotel Echo Kilo, cross runway 15.
Alright, and then to the lobby intersection, then Reaver, then on Boston,
Charlie Kilo cross 15.
radio 030, which let's get that in here. 112.7 on standby.
69 Juliet, contact Boston Tower 128.8, have a good night.
128.8, 69 Juliet.
Plus 275, contact Boston Center 134.7, good night.
347, Southwest 275.
November 985, Quebec, Boston, 12 o'clock, 8 miles, advise and stay.
Advise and stay, 9 o'clock back.
France 1341 heavy, turn right heading 310, descend and maintain, maintain 180 knots.
310, 180 knots, 1341.
Walker 1108, caution weight turbulence, wrong heavy 747.
Back to Walker 119.
Alright, so we got 29 miles from lobby
Boston approach low, watch out,
to
information hotel through
our radio from the Boston VOR, our turning point.
Question 1142, Boston approach information hotel 23022, expect the ILS from right 4 right.
Expect ILS 4 right, 3022, watch out 42.
France 1341 heavy, okay, you make the turn in time, so it's fly heading 220.
220, 1341.
We can add some speed back in now.
Boston at your 1 to 2 o'clock in sight.
We have the airport in sight, 9 o'clock back.
985 Quebec, clear visual approach runway 4 left. Traffic's the 737 on the parallel caution weight turbulence and contact Boston Tower 128.8 after 9.
Switch in tower 128.8, 9 o'clock back.
Departure is Golf Lima Juliet Mike, with you holding short of 09 on Delta.
Golf Lima Juliet Mike on departure, fly runway heading, wind calm, runway 9 clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 09, runway heading Lima Juliet Mike.
France 1341 heavy, turn right heading 010, intercept the runway 4 right localizer.
010, intercept localizer 4 right, 1341.
Boston, 3400.
1525 Boston departure, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
14,000 for Delta 1325.
Do hope everyone's had a good Monday. And again, I do want to thank you all for coming in and flying with me.
3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 4 right approach.
Clear that ILS 4 right, 1341.
We got about 20 miles till we get to our next intersection.
Walker 1108, traffic at your 11 o'clock is 5 miles, Cessna 172 at 3000, looks like he's doing a 360.
We got him inside, Walker 1108.
Walker 1108, maintain visual separation, contact Boston Tower 128.8, have a good night.
Maintain visual sep and over to the tower, we'll talk to you on the way out, good night.
Departure, Lima Julian Mike, departed off of runway 09, climbing through 800 feet for 2,000.
Lima Juliet Mike, please.
Squawk guided, Lima Julian Mike.
So wheels down, we're probably looking about 30 minutes or so. Maybe not that long.
1325, contact Boston Center 134.7, have a good night.
134.7, have a good night, Delta 1325.
Lima Juliet Mike, radar contact 2 miles east of
the direct is only 17 miles.
4,000, and
Maybe not that long.
turn right heading 240.
Maintain 240 up to 4,000, Lima Julian Mike.
Alright, so 21.
What's on road to David Inside?
Alright, so 49 total DME.
With you, 17,000. Safe on 2 hours.
Southwest 467 Boston approach information, hotel 23022, expect ILS runway 4 right.
Troyer, we have information hotel, expect 4 right, Southwest 467. Boston approach, good evening, Southwest 912 is 207 for 6,000, safe on 2.
Southwest 912 Boston approach information, hotel current Delta 23022, expect ILS runway 4 right.
Hotel 332, expect Southwest.
8033 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 4,000, turn right heading 170.
Descend maintain 4,000, right heading 1708033 Foxtrot.
Lima Juliet Mike, give us information, hotel, expect visual approach, right 4 left.
Roger, expect visual 4 left, information hotel, Lima Julian Mike.
Departure on 13726, hold it short, 2 4 ready to go.
Boy 3756 on departure, fly runway heading, wind 250, stop runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 24, onboard 3756.
Press 1341 heavy, contact Boston Tower 128.8, have a good night.
1288, Boston Tower, 1341.
Boston approach, KV, citation 85, Kilo Tango, 11,000, Ocean 5.
Station 85, Kilo Tango, Boston approach information, hotel altimeter 3022, expect ILS runway 4 right.
Hotel 3022, and we'll expect ILS 4 right, 5 feet taken.
Roger, Lima Julian Mike, level 4,000.
Lima Juliet Mike, roger. 8033 Foxtrot, say heading.
Heading 130, 8033 Foxtrot.
8033 Foxtrot, turn right heading 180.
Right heading 1808033 Foxtrot.
Boston approach, 111, Papa Delta over Providence, descending 5,000.
For 111 Papa Delta, Boston approach, the Cape altimeter 3022.
Altimeter 3022 on Papa Delta, thanks. From departure, Lima Juliet Mike.
Lima Juliet Mike.
To see if we can get 04 right for the ILS, or any runway with an ILS or RNO.
Lima Juliet Mike, okay, that's our request.
Say again?
Our request, just stand by.
Good, thanks.
Point 3756 for your contact, altitude.
1.8, climb at 2,000, onboard 3756.
Point 3756, climb maintain 8,000, proceed direct to Fredo.
8,000, direct to Fredo, onboard 3756.
Alright, heading 180 and descending, maintaining port Albany.
We're at 8033 Foxtrot, Boston approach, descend maintain 3,000.
Descend, maintain 3000, 8033 Foxtrot.
Copy by Juliet, Mike, Boston approach, you can expect the ILS 4 right approach. I'd expect ILS therefore right, Lima Juliet, Mike, thanks.
Boston approach, 11 Papa Delta, you know what runway I should be expecting here, Annis?
We're getting a visual forward left.
Papa Delta, you expect the visual approach runway 24.
That's what it was, sorry, runway 24 is 1 Papa Delta.
Outstanding. November 824, that's great.
8033 Foxtrot, Boston Airport at your 9 o'clock, 7 miles port field site.
Negative contact yet, we'll report field in sight 8033 Foxtrot.
Roger, EIMC.
We're in a cloud currently.
We're 8033 Foxtrot, descend maintain 2,000.
Descend, maintain 2000, 8033 Foxtrot. Approach November 8033 Foxtrot, we have a field in sight.
We're 8033 Foxtrot, clear visual approach runway 4 left, contact Boston Tower 1T8, finding gate.
Clear visual, 4 left, over the tower, November 8033 Foxtrot, thank you for your service, good evening. 128.8.
Sorry, who's calling there?
American 825 is ready, taxi.
825, runway 9er, taxi via Alpha Kilo, hold short of runway 4 left.
Runway 9er, taxi by Alpha Kilo, hold short of runway 14, American 825.
825, hold short of runway 4 left at Kilo.
Correction, 4 left at Kilo, American 825.
622, contact Boston departure, good night.
I-5 departure, double 30, see ya.
1741, runway 9 clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, keep her going.
Walker 11-0, you can continue taxi straight ahead on Mike.
Continue on Mike, Walker 11-0.
Boston Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot, 6 miles southwest on the visual approach 4 left.
Aircraft calling, that was blocked, say again.
8033 Foxtrot, 6 miles southwest, visual approach 4 left.
November 8033 Foxtrot, Boston Tower, runway 4 left, clear to land.
Runway 4 left, clear to land, 8033 Foxtrot.
I'm crossing the runway.
Yes, and you have 4 miles, no need to panic.
Where's my airport here?
Delta 7325 is holding short of runway 09.
272325, stand by.
Hey, ground, Walker 1108. You mind if we just park it here on Kilo? Looks like we got cut off.
Go on 0, yeah, follow that traffic, JetBlue 820 ahead.
I follow JetBlue, Walker 1108.
Delta 1741, contact Boston departure.
What's the sponsor? Have a good night.
815, if I haven't given it to you already, hold short of runway 4 left kilo.
Fine, sure.
7325, runway 9 at kilo, clear for takeoff.
Runway 9 at kilo, clear for takeoff, Delta 7325.
Boston Tower, Southwest 121, short of 9 at kilo.
Yeah, okay, there's 3 planes in the queue for departure right now. I'll get to you guys. I see you there. I'll get to you guys. Stand by.
Boston Tower, 1651, you can push on that.
1651 Boston Tower, push on the Echo, approach advisory for taxi, information and new occurrence.
We'll get MDM, be back taxi, and I can take it on.
Alright, looks like
we're
good to go. A little bit high, but we do have the runway in sight finally.
It's 121, runway 9 right, kilo, clear for takeoff.
9 kilo,
1 mile, final runway 04 left.
Give me, where we at? 90 knots, white arc, give me flaps 10. Rob, this is X-Plane.
And good evening, Boston Southwest 588 at Seagates with Hotel, ready to push on Alpha. Southwest 588, Boston Tower, push on Alpha, approved, advice ready for taxi, information and new current. Roger that, we'll get the update, thanks.
500.
Blue 2668, runway 9er, line up and wait.
Roger, Alpha 9er, line up and wait, JetBlue 2668.
Yep, X-Plane 12. That is correct. Alright, I see an exit off to our left. 1, 2, 3, just past the numbers. We're going to go for that third exit. It is not going to intersect another runway, so we should be able to just turn left off of there. Laps 2.
Oh, 21, contact departure.
Over to departure, see it.
American 825, cross, like 4 left, a kilo, join Mike.
Cross from my 4 left to Kilo, join Mike to make an 825.
Tower low, West Jet 1142, final 04 right. Jet 1142 Boston Tower, runway 4 right, clear to land, traffic departs across the runway. Clear land 4 right, check the traffic, West Jet 1142. That's 121, contact departure. JetBlue 668, runway 9 clear for takeoff.
Roger, 9 clear for takeoff, JetBlue 2668.
Walker 1108, runway 9 line up await.
1108, 9er, Walker 1108.
Boston Tower, November 833 Foxtrot, Alpha 4 left, holding a short Charlie.
3 Foxtrot, welcome to Boston, right on Bravo to parking. Congratulations on passing wings IFR-5.
Right on Bravo to parking and pass the IFR-5. Thank you, November 833 Foxtrot. Alright, thanks Rob, appreciate that. So let's go park this aircraft. My girlfriend's off at work waiting patiently for me, so we'll debrief back in the FBO for a couple of minutes.
Roger, departure, JetBlue 2668.
Yeah. Looks like a decent enough parking spot. Okay. Flaps up. G5 going off. Avionics going off. All of our lights going off. Make sure lean maxed off and mastered off. Parking brake on. Let's go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM since we're going to be away from the aircraft. Alright, I will see you back in the FBO. It's a short walk from here. I'll see you there in just a minute.
Alright, well, there we have it. 2 great ratings today. The I-6 rating on Pilot Edge and the Wings IFR-5 rating with Boston Virtual ARTCC on VATSIM. 2 ratings, all for 1 goal. So 2 decent flights tonight. So I do want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out. Couple of administrative things I want to take care of real quick. Got a follow couple follows while we were offline overnight, so I do want to say thank you for those to Carrie Rulery and Dr. Pilot FL. So thank you for that. And Blizzard 12445 came in with a follow this evening, as well as Live EF. So thank you both for those follows. I appreciate having everyone fly with me. Flying is fun, but it's more fun when it's more than one. I mean, I try to keep everything as realistic as I can. So I hope that you enjoy it as much as I enjoy providing it. So lots of people came in today. WestJet was here from the beginning. My moderator, so thanks for modding today, WestJet. Replica Gaming with a first time chat And you know, I think I've talked with them on YouTube, on my YouTube channel before. Yeah, I think that's where I recognize that name from. So thank you for coming in. DreamNid was here assisting with the and hanging out with the I-6 rating on Pilot Edge. And then let's see, I know there was a couple people that I know that I missed during the flight, and for that I do apologize. Let's see, Chicken Hawker. Again, I appreciate your help and knowledge this evening. Your advice always makes sense. Well, I don't know if they would do anything with me, per se. My ultimate goal is to take all of this free training, and it's free training. You know, and take all of this real world, you know, scenario type training and apply it to real world training to help expedite through some of that real world training. So, I'm all for these ratings, and it's how I'm learning to become a better pilot, and you all help me along the way. So I can't thank you all enough for that. So I think that's about all the time we have for this evening. So I do want to thank you all again for coming in. And Rob showed up at the last minute. Always a pleasure. So let's go see who we can say hi to. Let's see who is doing what. Tell you what, I haven't. Let's head over to Ibane's Player 200. I haven't said hello to him for a while. He's in the 737 and Flight Simulator. Always kind of fun to watch. So we'll say hi there. And until the next unscheduled flight, you all take care and stay safe. Might be taking a break from the ratings while I do some additional studying, but we'll get into some fun between now and then. So you all have a good night, and thank you all for coming in, and we will see you next time. Take care.